I'm in my car on the way to work. It's a job. Anyway, I always throw that in there. But anyway, backing out my car. So I was wanting to talk about betrayal. And betrayal to me, the way the feelings I'm experiencing, I'm feeling more betrayed by my so-called blood relations. Even though I really shouldn't. I mean, they've always been assholes, so why should this even surprise me, right? But still, I mean, you would expect that they would respect the fact that you need to keep a roof over your head, okay? But it does explain, why I've always had problems, at all my jobs, like years, their presence had been there for years. As a matter of fact, it wasn't just there, it was back when I was in school as well. And I used to get sick and nervous, and people would react to their, control and their, abuse, and they would, enact abuse through other people. But still, I mean, I always thought that they would, at least have the understanding and respect that everybody has the right to, take care of themselves. So for them to interfere with my work, when I'm trying to raise a kid, which deep down inside, they must have some sort of resentment towards my son if they're going to do that when I'm trying to raise a kid. I mean, I made effort to change my life, and, I know when I was younger, it was always like, I always came off like I couldn't concentrate, I couldn't get things done. I was always feeling like rushed, hurried, like somebody was always hovering over me and making me extremely nervous. And now I realize, my family has been doing this to me for a very long time. And when I got away from them, I started to feel a lot better, and that is, of course, I can tell I started working for people like Karen and stuff like that, who now I realize was just kind of spouting off their bullshit, but anyway, yeah, I mean, it's quite eye-opening, I must say, yeah, it's like I realize how much their abuse affected me through my years. And so all the things that happened to me back then, I'm the kind of person, I take responsibility for a lot of the things that I do. I mean, just because I'm not saying that everything, I'm blaming everything on my family structure, but I will say, the very fact that I was so, I struggled a lot in just everything, like, I would lose jobs, for no reason, like I'd get to work and then all of a sudden the boss was being like really bossy and just like, almost like evil, and I kept thinking, what is wrong? Why is this always happening to me? Like, I really thought something was wrong with me. There was nothing wrong with me. Nothing was wrong with me. I was who I was supposed to be, and my family just constantly badgered me. But still, I do feel betrayed because, to me, it should be a basic, like, understanding, the one that you're born with. Like, it should be, innate that you just respect the fact that people have that responsibility. Like, I know when my dad was the only breadwinner, it's cute, my dad was the only breadwinner when I was growing up. So, like, for him to lose his job, which he never did. He did, when he got older, he started experiencing signs of Alzheimer's, so he had to basically be forced into an early retirement. But we all thought it was a shame, like it was like, kind of a tragic thing, And for my family to have absolutely no regard for my need to take care of my son and constantly stir up all this, like, hatred in people, I'm just like, wow, and to think that they thought that I have no right to live. I mean, when that Christmas time came, like, about 2 years ago, I mean, they left me for dead, basically. They just basically created all this and left me for dead. These people are abusive. They're just abusive. So if you look like last night's video, the one where I was talking about equal opportunity employers, I realized how long it's been since I've been making these videos. I've been making these videos for that video that was attached in that description box, I believe was made in 2015. So I've been making videos for a long time, for almost 2 years when it comes to July, maybe even longer than that, but still, yeah, the betrayal comes there. So some people will say, what about Piggy? Don't you feel betrayed by Piggy? Not as much. I mean, because, realizing I came here, and even though Piggy and I, we were drinking buddies and stuff like that, I never really let myself get too close I never allowed myself to get to know him that deeply. But still, I do find it disgusting, the whole thing about him and his mom. But then, like I said, it's quite common for a lot of people to do that. It's more common than, people really want to admit. It's just not my cup of tea. But I do feel betrayed by the fact that he knew about my job. That I will say, yeah, I do feel betrayed. But I feel more betrayed by my blood relation. I kind of like, both families are sick, okay? Like, my family's extremely narcissistic. Obviously, Piggy's family is that way too. But considering the fact that, the adoption and all of that, and I know how his mom is. I mean, I never liked his mom. I never did. I tried to get along with her. I used to think that the inside of her house was cute, like the little kitchen area. And by looking at it, you would think that they were like the all-American family, but that's not really the case, She had like exquisite, like I would say, like I don't know. She liked pictures of little British cottages and stuff like that. So you would think, I don't know, for some reason in my mind, just right on the surface, instead of like really deeply psychoanalyzing her, she looks like just a little old lady, But deep down inside, she's something more sinister there. And I realized as time went on that she was not just a sweet little lady. She's very two-faced. And I never liked Esther. I just didn't like them. I didn't like them. I just thought something was, not right with them. For the first time I met them. But still, the fact that they were manipulating my jobs and he not saying anything about it, especially seeing what I was going through. I went through hell. I was like crying all the time, afraid, fearful. Fearful for my life, and rightfully so, because I understand what this program does. It only takes stupidity, just a little bit of stupidity, and for shit gets thrown out of whack. And so by him not telling me that, I do feel betrayed, but far more betrayal from my blood relations. But anyway, but at this moment, it's like I just don't feel like I should be focusing on anybody. I can deal with it. Like I got up this morning and saw him in the kitchen, and he asked me, he always like picks up ice and stuff, and he calls me in the afternoon, which I have to say I can't complain because I need some sort of like social contact or interaction. So it's kind of nice that I still get that phone call in the afternoon because I really don't have anyone else to touch base with. But even though he's a perk, however that works. But still, I'm being civil until I can get out on my own. And I feel, but I also can't say that I feel betrayed by the people that I used to know. Although I will say, my dad always said there's no such thing as friends, and I truly do believe that. I think in a group of maybe 20 people, you might find one that's truly sincere and really, concerned about your general well-being. But for the most part, people that things like competition and greed, rule them. So chances are people really don't want what's best for you. They just don't. So that's how that goes. Well, the best thing for me right now is I need to take it easy, and I'm trying to think about the kind of work environment that I think I would fit in. I could fit in really, really anywhere, but I think it would be better for me to be in a small environment since I'm not going to be doing what I really want to do. It would be better if maybe it's only like maybe 2 or 3 employees, a small type company. What I will be doing, I still have to kind of draw on my administrative skills. It may not be accounting necessarily, but I can't stand for long periods of time. I don't want a job that drives because, there's times where, I get really tense and nervous behind the wheel. Like miniature anxiety attacks. I can do okay driving and stuff like that, but it's not a good idea for me to do that for a living. So, I have to, think about what I can do. I have to work full time. I have to take care of myself. Since it'll just be me, I can work on weekends. So, that really isn't an issue. I can work, goodness, hey. I can work on weekends, and I guess I could work evenings. I mean, I don't really like that idea, but I just have to be able to basically make enough to keep a roof over my head, and have enough to eat, and have just a little enough to keep. I don't know how the collective evil there. It's just a fucking evil thing. I mean, this is how the world works. It's how the world works. It's a system that is just so corrupt, but it exists regardless. I mean, it's there, and you can't expect to, even though you're supposed to follow these rules and these guidelines, you're highly discouraged not to. It's a very strange world we live in. It is bizarre, and your job really is not what they want, because it contradicts the ultimate plan of what they want to do. It's very strange, whatever the case is. I guess my life is changing in a direction that I'm not really prepared for, but I do know that it's better for me to leave Piggy, and whenever that may be. Right now, I'm just kind of going to work and this job until something better comes along. And I don't really know how anything better is going to come along, because I don't really know exactly where I'm aiming at. But, oh my God, crazy stuff. But anyway, it's good to have these little vlogs and stuff. My point is that, hopefully, the United States of America knows that I'm not a bad person. And I'm not, weird or crooked or anything like that. But maybe America likes weird, crooked people. But for those soft-hearted people, hey, send me an email, because, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be responding to emails, because, I mean, I feared that a lot of perps might be what do you call them, hovering over or whatever. So I have to be, I have to use discretion when it comes to responding to people. But, so I have to be careful with that too. So that's just how that works. Anyway, I need to get inside, and I'll be back with another video later. Bye-bye.